So Sony just revealed some pretty massive news regarding the PSVR2, which I think is going to add a ton of value to this thing. And honestly, I think this is going to really help them boost sales. And I think this is just going to be make the device even more just more worth getting. But then you do got to compare it to the MetaQuest 3 and what they've come out with. So there is that too. But let's talk about that here in this video, my friends. If you do enjoy this one, be sure to like, subscribe for more. As you guys know, I was an early adopter of the PSVR2, meaning I got it at launch. I covered it a bunch at launch. I haven't as much lately, and I do apologize for that for anyone who has been or was enjoying my PSVR2 content. I guess I wasn't sure which games to cover because it feels like there wasn't a lot of games coming out. Maybe I've just been kind of sleeping on them. If you do know of any great PSVR2 titles that you think I should cover here in this channel, playthrough and whatnot, do let me know down in the comment section below. In terms of horror stuff though, we did create another channel for kind of horror style gameplay called Skelly's Carnival, so maybe we could do more of like the horror genre over there, maybe kind of tease it a bit on this channel. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, we're enough of that. Let's go over check out the PS blog post, the new PlayStation blog post, because that's where we get our information regarding the PSVR2 getting some PC support, which is insane. So I initially missed this blog post because the whole blog post, as you guys can see, is coming soon to PSVR2, right? I skimmed through it, which, just see, okay, we got Zombie Army VR, Little Cities Bigger, Wanderer, the Fragments of Fate, The Wizards, Dark Times, Brotherhood, and more, right? A lot of great games getting announced for this. We also have Arizona, where is it here? Arizona Sunshine 2 free update released, new details on Soul Covenant. So again, I kind of skimmed over this because I was just kind of checking out, what are the games getting announced, and that was that. But I didn't read the whole blog post, which is my fault. They did talk about the fact that today, or is it today? I don't know if it's today, but about a year ago, this month, PlayStation VR2 launched, which I can't believe it's already been a year. Time flies. It's kind of freaky. It was backed by 40+ game launch window lineup, right? A lot of great games in there. And over the next 12 months, there was, some games came out, right? We had Resident Evil 4 VR mode, which we covered a little bit here on the channel, different things like that. We got Beat Saber, which is great. Drums Rock is a really fun game that I would also recommend. Synth Riders have not had the chance to play. And different things like that, right? A lot of great fun to be had. Firewall Ultra as well from PlayStation. And now recently we got Metro Awakening that was announced, right? And Legendary Tales, which are also going to be coming to PSVR2, which is great, right? It's pretty solid, but I've been pretty bummed out at the fact that it feels like Sony's not supporting the PSVR2 as much as they should, especially with first-party titles. I think there's a lot of potential. Last of Us kind of style stuff, Uncharted. I mean, if you're going to make a device like this, invest in it. I think this would sell games, man. If you make, come on, an Uncharted game, for example, I mean, that would fit perfectly with what they got going on with PSVR2. That said, we got the next best thing, and that is Sony is realizing the potential of supporting PC support. And what they said in the last paragraph right here is that we are pleased to share that we're currently testing the ability for PSVR2 players to access additional games on PC. So again, their whole idea is so we can play what games are on PC for PSVR, for PSVR2, but just on PC that are VR games, right? To have support with the PSVR2, to offer even more games variety in addition to the PSVR2 titles available through PS5. We hope to make this support available in 2024, so stay tuned for more updates. So we don't know when it's coming out, assumingly sometime in 2024. I hope earlier than later, because I think this is a massive feature that we just absolutely need for the PSVR2, because again, it feels like Sony's just not supporting it enough as they should and as we hoped for on the PS5. There's a lot of great titles on the PS5. I'm glad they brought, games like Beat Saber. Pistol Whip's another great one. If you like kind of, rhythm kind of style games. A lot of fun with those two games, and there's obviously Star Wars, I forget what it's called, something Galaxy. I had a lot of fun with that game. We played through the entirety of it on the channel. Lots of really good games, but again, for a year into this, I mean, we have nothing much for first party support. Like, again, where's all the other stuff? We got Horizon, Call of the Mountain, but beyond that, what do we got? We don't really have a lot, right? We had Firewall Ultra. I think those are like the only two real big first party titles on the PSVR2. I'm glad they brought games like Pavlov over as well. But again, you know, to be able to actually access, you know, PC compatibility, I mean, that's huge. That is massive, because again, it's going to open the door for so much more, because there, I mean, the PC catalog is massive, man. You know, there are some games out there. There's one game that I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. I think it's called Ghost of Tabor, I think it was, which I've seen a lot of people playing. I believe that's on PC, and I was like, man, it looks sick. You know, it's kind of like a VR kind of battle royale, and there's a bunch of different games like that on PC that I see other people play. But I, you know, personally speaking, PSVR2 is my first and only PS, you know, not PS, but VR unit. And yeah, the MetaQuest 3 does look intriguing, because you do have a lot of AR capabilities with it. And so I think in that sense, you know, the MetaQuest does offer something that the PSVR2 doesn't, with that, you know, with all the AR functionality and the apps that, you know, they have. I mean, like with the MetaQuest, you can literally put it on, you can look at your piano, and you can have like on screen through the VR, through AR, on screen kind of, you know, prompts to learn how to play piano or different things like that, right? I think those are huge features that you know, kind of differentiate the Quest 3 from the PSVR 2. On the flip side, the PSVR 2 has, you know, really solid eye tracking, which I don't believe the Quest 3 has. The PSVR 2 has really great displays, you know, OLED, which again, I don't think the Quest 3 has OLED displays. I think they are pretty high like high definition. Like I don't think they're 4K, but I think they're pretty sharp resolution on the Quest 3. But I still, if I recall, I think the PSVR 2 still beats it in terms of, you know, in terms of resolution. So there's a lot of things that the PSVR 2 has going for it that the MetaQuest 3 doesn't. I mean, if you're into kind of haptics and stuff, obviously you got the haptics in the head, right? It just kind of adds a little bit of immersion. You hit your head and you feel a little vibration on your forehead, right? Little things like that are kind of nice as well. You know, just kind of add to the immersion. The controllers, I think, are really nice on the PSVR 2, although the battery life's not great. And so, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's pros and cons of both, right? But to see them bringing this over to PC, I think is going to be massive. I can't wait to see whenever they do it. And again, that's going to, you know, open the floodgates of the games that you can access, right? And I think that will also, and I think Sony knows it, right? They know they're not supporting this thing as they should, and they're like, well, if we at least, you know, add PC capabilities, you know, maybe that'll boost sales a little bit. Maybe that'll give incentives for more people to buy the PSVR 2, and at least they'll make something there. But again, I don't know what the profit to loss kind of margin is on the PSVR 2. I know that typically with hardware, you know, you come out at a loss. I don't know if they're selling this at a loss or selling this at a profit. I'm not sure, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is this a game changer for you? Do you already have a PSVR 2? And obviously I don't see why you would not be excited about, you know, being able to use it on PC, but is that something you guys are excited for? And if you don't have a PSVR 2, is this something that could potentially you know, lead you to buying one? Or would you still buy something, if you were to buy a VR, would you still get something like the MetaQuest 3 over it? Or do you just not care about VR? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more, and whenever we get more information, I'll let you guys know here on the channel. Till the next one, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, you're lost. See you later!